Good afternoon and welcome to Free State Makers channel. This is my first video. I'm going to be showing how I'm going to apply Odie's oil, which is one of my favorite non-toxic food safe finishes for tabletops. So this is a bottom of a black walnut farmhouse tabletop. I made one before for this client, but unfortunately the wood was not quite dry enough and it was a failure on my part. So this is 100% kiln dried, good to go wood. It was 6/4. It's been flattened by a massive 36-inch belt sander, and I just did my finishing touches. So this is the final stages. So I hope you enjoy this. I probably will speed up some of the portions of this video just to save time. I know those long videos can be boring. So first with Odie's oil, it's a very thick kind of syrupy oil. You don't need much. So using the Rotex, I can just apply kind of patches of oil and strings, and you can also add it directly to the pad, but so I don't have to keep stopping, I can do it this way. And what happens is with the friction of the pad on the Rotex, it will create heat, which thins the oil and gives it a better viscosity, a thinner viscosity, and it goes on a lot more even than it would without it. I really enjoy this product as it's very easy to use. So after you put it on, you wait about 40 minutes, and then you take any kind of microfiber rag or any kind of wool, 100% wool I recommend, and you just buff it off, and you get kind of like a dry, frictionless sheen, but it dries beautifully after 3 days. You have to let it sit for 3 days. I'm actually probably using too much here, but I'd rather have more because you can actually burnish a little bit if you're not careful. Burnishing is most woodworkers know, is where you can actually seal the wood kind of, or it kind of creates like a burn mark in the wood, and you'll get varying colors in the wood. But my favorite part about walnut is watching this come to life, and this is my favorite part, is finishing. I will be adding production and fancy transitions as I learn how to do this, so I'm trying my best, and I'm new at this. But this is on my Facebook channel and my YouTube channel that I created a while ago. I just haven't really used it, so I'm getting there. And if you're just now watching this, thank you for viewing, and give it a like and subscribe, as I will be growing this in the near future. I do have a Facebook page. I go by Free State Maker. My name's John, but I go by Free State Maker because I do live in Maryland, and Maryland's known as the Free State, American in the miniature. There's one other slogan, I can't think of it, but I'll put that up later. So now that I'm done with Odie's oil, for right now, I'm going to remove my gloves, and I'm going to go ahead and start the application process. So this will be, I'll speed this part up. enough cord to go all the way around. Some may ask why I'm going over it again. I kind of just spread it all around, kind of like you would with wax, and then now I'm just kind of buffing some of the drier areas. It might be hard to see, but there are areas where the oil, the grain changes, so the oil is sucked in a lot more. So the grain absorbs the oil faster. So I want to be sure that I get an even coat. This is the bottom of the table, so this will never really be seen, but I want to make sure I get the wood evenly sealed so there's no curling, cracking, or any kind of defects that come later down the road. I think that's it. If anyone's wondering, I am using a Rotex 150. I did not buy the Festool pad. I'm just using a generic 6-inch or 150 millimeter Velcro hook and loop pad that you would use for auto detailing. I just looked for auto detailing applicator pads. I'll put a link in the description. This works great. It's actually my second use on this pad. You can see there's still plenty of life left. I really love the Rotex. It does 3 or 4 things for me. I've gotten rid of my belt sander since then. I've not needed it. I can sand down material really fast, but for this, it's great because I can use the same tool to do, I can sand it down, I can do my finish sanding, and I can do my finishes with one tool. So it's kind of 3 or 4 tools in one, and I can detail the car with it. So thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, and I will show what the finished product looks like once it's installed. Thanks.